Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course all about new makeup releases, mostly of the indie world, a few mainstream things maybe also, but mostly my heart beats indie and colorful. But there are also a couple of things that I want to feature that are more neutral, but as you can see I'm kind of vibing colorful in styling and also of course in my makeup. And if that is something that you have been looking for all your life, welcome to my channel and please subscribe, because we could just hang out together, you know. So anyway, we are having a lot of fun here on my channel, mostly about indie makeup and of course like colorful and nice and good and healthy OG YouTube content. Okay, sweetie, welcome here if you're new, and for everybody who is already here with me on this long journey, then thank you so much for just being here and being so loyal. Thank you so much. Besides that, of course, you will find all of you my Instagram and my Facebook and all of that linked in the description box in case you want to check out more of my looks, and also of course my discount codes that I have with the different brands. Feel free to use them or not, whatever you choose to do, but if you do, thank you so much for your support. And also of course my makeup of today will be in a pinned comment today, because of course my description box will be dedicated to the brands and products that I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so long speech. Now let us go in, because we have again a lot to talk about, and I have found super nice things for you again. So let's just go right in, shall we? Okay, let us go in with a new brand, and that is Boulé or Boulé. So this is the Nude Persuasion palette, and this retails for $38, and this is available now for pre-sale, and this will begin to ship on July 30th. Now you have of course here a palette with 24 shades. It has creamy, pigmented, easy to blend shades. It says here it contains nudes, soft pinks, warm tones, rich brown mattes, and buttery shimmers. And I see that, like, I mean, it is a beautifully done neutral palette. Very soft looks that you can do. Also super dramatic looks, because yes, with neutrals you can go super dramatic, super sexy. Nothing wrong with neutrals, sweetie. You know, I think this is super nice. It gives you a wide range of things that you can do, and I'm so glad that I found a new brand. So this is Boulé Beauty. I don't know, sorry, I think it's Boulé Beauty. Yeah, but anyway, so this is available now for pre-order for $38. Then let's quickly talk about two releases from ColourPop. I do have a sneak peek of a ColourPop collection that is coming. That is in collaboration with Powerpuff Girls. Now don't ask me what that is. I don't really know. But anyway, this is going to be available on July 14th, and it includes blushes, color sticks, hair clips, a pressed powder palette, roller gloss sets, and all kinds of more things, you know. So I only have a video here. I will try to take a screenshot, or maybe by the time I finish editing or before I finish editing there will be like proper pictures. So we shall see. I'm gonna try to do my best to put something up here. Then there's also something else which has released already, I think, and that is the Cabana collection. And this includes the Cabana eyeshadow palette for $18, then 3 lippy tints for $15, 3 cream gel liners for $7 each, and then 3 blush sticks for $9 each, and this is already available now. So this is of course also kind of a neutral palette, rosy neutral and neutral with a pop of teal. Basically, nothing wrong with that. It all boils down to what your preferences are and what you like. I'm not gonna get this. For me, it is a little bit too little, but overall I think the vibe is super nice. The outer packaging is super nice. I think they always are super cohesive in what they're doing, you know, the impression and the vibe that you get from a collection, and then how they translate it into what they're giving you. So I think that is super well done. It's not going to be what I pick up though. Okay, so sweeties, let us also talk about Private Society Cosmetics, because they're coming out with a new lip bundle. So this contains a lip liner, then a 3-in-1 liquid lipstick, and a lip gloss, and this will retail for $32.40. This is available now. The picture I have here actually looks super nice. Of course, we're talking here about red, like super nice and sexy, amazing lips for that, you know. So anyway, that is how it looks from Private Society Cosmetics, and that's basically all the information I have as of right now. Then Victorious by Lily is also a new brand for me, and they're coming out with the Las Adelitas eyeshadow palette, and this is how she looks. It is a 12 pan palette. It has mattes and it has shimmers, and it's now available for pre-order, and I think the official launch is on August 13th. Okay, so also here I would say that this is kind of a mostly neutral palette with a pink and an orange and, well, a green and a mint baby. Okay, but kind of because I personally consider the pink and the orange neutrals. Sorry, sweeties, I know it's not, but for me it kind of is, you know, because I'm very, very loose with the way I feel colors and apply colors. So, but nothing wrong with all of that. It is what it is. So this is how she looks. I think also, while I have no background knowledge of what it means, what is on the packaging and all of that, I don't know. But anyway, it looks like a very, very cohesive thing that they created here. Again, like what I just said about ColourPop, that what the vibe that you're getting of the release, what you also then get translated into the palette. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, anyway, so this is available now for pre-order. I do not have a price for this one. Yeah, but you know, really, really nice soft looks you can do with this. Again, you can also go really nice and dark with that dark brown and the black. So there is enough depth in the palette. There is enough light shades in the palette in case you are more for softer looks. So anyway, so this is from Victorious by Lily. Okay, then I need to show you something, sweeties. Eunique Beauty. Eunique Beauty has done it again. They have done it again, and they're coming out with the Fashion Africa collection. Actually, this is already live when you're seeing this. It might already be sold out. I don't know by the time you're seeing this, because I'm filming this 2 days before you're seeing this. Okay, so anyway, they're coming out with this collection again. It is 3 palettes because they're like their fashion magazine collections always basically contain 3 palettes. And of course you have seen the spring cleaning bundle or the spring cleaning collection here on my channel. I've also shown you the Japan collection, which was also 3 palettes. So, and now this is basically the 3rd kind of the fashion magazine collections that they're coming out with. Okay, so you have 3 6-pan eyeshadow palettes that look beautiful. Also, the theme is beautiful, and I so relate to also the outer packaging. It is so me. I kind of feel like, you know, this is beautiful. Okay, so there are also going to be 3 blushes and 3 highlighters. Then there is a lip gloss, and there is also a brush together with this, and you can have the whole bundle of the 3 palettes. I don't know if that includes like also the blushes and the highlighters. It's not clear to me, but please feel free to check, of course, on the website. You can have that for $76. Okay, this is a UK based brand, so there will be, of course, also pound prices, but anyway, this is approximately the price in dollars. Okay, I need to have this in my life. I kind of really need to, because I love the formula of Eunique Beauty. You have seen me create a lot of looks with the spring cleaning bundle, and the formula is exceptional, so beautiful. And yeah, so this also looks amazing. The color story is so on theme and so well executed, and I love it. The face product, the highlighters are obviously going to be too dark for me, but the blushes I could totally work with that. And yeah, it looks super beautiful. So I'm so happy that they came out with another beautiful collection. Very excited about it. Okay, then I want to give you a sneak peek of Spellbound Beauty, because Spellbound Beauty is showing us the basically a sneak peek part of the Oracle palette that is coming super soon. Okay, right now when I'm filming this, I only see the first 2 rows. If I have another picture before I finish editing, I will still put it up here. If not, then this is what I have right now. The first 2 rows look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, they say here, what do you think? Yeah, I love it. The first 2 rows are beautiful. Just wanted to sort of alert you to the fact that there is something super cool coming, or potentially super cool coming, from Spellbound Beauty. Alright, then I also need to tell you about the latest Birthstone collection release from BH Cosmetics. So this is for for the month of July, this is Ruby. I don't own any of those birthstone palettes. They are super affordable in case you want to go for something like this. It's $9 and that is really nice. I really like the price point of BH Cosmetics, and lately I've also really loved their formula. I'm actually wearing highlighter and blush today from BH Cosmetics, and I also love their face products so much, you know. So really nice stuff. But this whole series with the birthstones does not really speak that much to me. So for me personally, this is a pass. But in case you want to pick this up, this is available now for $9. Then I also wanted to show you something that is actually super nice, because it is so soft, and you will be surprised that I think this is so nice, but it is. And this is from Aether Beauty Cosmetics. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Again, if you have any questions about what did she mean, which brand did she mean, just go down the list in the description box, because it's going to be listed according to the order that I'm talking about it. Okay, so anyway, and this is the Rose Quartz Crystal Gemstone palette. Okay, so you have 10 pans here. This retails for $48, and I think this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this soft vibe of this palette. Is this what I'm wearing all the time? Absolutely not. But I think the vibe in the palette is captured so well, but so well, really. Okay, let me just read what it says here. This Hero palette offers 10 universally flattering eyeshadows, keeping your OG favorites with a few new ones and that you're going to love. Okay, then it says also it is sustainable and ethically made. We've reduced our carbon footprint by 25% by making packaging from recycled materials and utilizing carbon neutral shipping. Okay, so this all sounds super nice, retailing for $48. So please feel free to check out Aether Beauty Cosmetics. All right, then let's move on to Hip Dot, because Hip Dot is collaborating with My Chemical Romance. I kind of feel like they did that before. Could that be that they collaborated with My Chemical Romance before? But anyway, so there is this new collection. This is called the Danger Days collection, and it includes the Art is the Weapon eyeshadow palette, then the Better White Liner Duo Set, the Better Base White Primer Pot, and the Fabulous Killjoy Lip Kit. Okay, so anyway, and then the whole vault you can buy for $98. All right, the palette is of course super bold, which is nice. I think you can do amazing fiery looks and of course also cool leaning looks, which is nice. I think the addition of the silver shimmer in the palette is super brilliant. And yeah, so this is what you're getting, and I think it's a very cute collection. So this will be available on July 22nd in case you want to check that out. Then let's also talk about Divine Feminine Cosmetics, because they're showing us the shades of the Phoenix eyeshadow palette. Now of course here the shades are basically just lined up. It is not yet in a palette, but this is going to be the Phoenix eyeshadow palette, 8 shades. This is going to be available on July 17th. I don't have a price, but I think when you think about Phoenix, I think about fire, I'm thinking about rebirth and all of that, and I think the execution of this is kind of really what I am expecting when I hear Phoenix, you know. So this looks really fiery and super nice, with enough depth for enough drama for Leorah. So yeah, okay, so this is from Divine Feminine Cosmetics. Then let's also talk about this one. This is from YSI Beauty, and this is the Aloha eyeshadow palette. You have 16 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is going to be available on July 14th. Let me just double check what the date is today. Okay, so this should go live on the day you're seeing this, and I don't have a price for this, but also this color scheme is super fun, you know, with those blues and the purple and the green, and then of course those fiery shades again. Really nice, the Aloha palette. So feel free to check this out, because I think today when you're seeing this, this is gonna be launching. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about Gemini T Cosmetics, because they are coming out with their Luna palette. This is how she looks. 12 shades with 8 mattes and 4 shimmers. Super nice ratio. If you ask me, I think this is perfect. This is available now, and I love that there is this gray in the palette. I don't know what it is, but I love it when just brands put grays and silvers into palettes, like even randomly, you know, because it adds such a dimension. For me, it is like it is a trigger for the good. I don't know. I'm super attracted to palettes where there is suddenly a gray that you wouldn't expect, you know? Actually, that works for like whatever is unexpected. I kind of really like that. So yeah, so this is the Luna palette. Yeah, and that is basically all I know. I do not have a price as of right now, but feel free to check it out because this is already available. Okay, so then Shy Bear Cosmetics is coming out with the Pop City eyeshadow palette. This is volume 4, so there are other ones available also. 12 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is available now for $25. And also this is kind of really cool because you do have those two sides basically of the palette, a cool side and a warm side, which is really nice. You're getting basically two 6-pan palettes. When you think traditional, right? You have two 6-pan palettes in one palette, and I think also here the execution is really nice. No complaints. I think it's really cute. It looks like there is pressed glitter in it, but it's not. It says here it's mattes and shimmers. Okay, let us move on to the Lipsy Gypsy Beauty, I guess. They're coming out with the Gypsy Eyes eyeshadow palette. Now, sweeties, this is the kind of mauvey neutral palette that can absolutely rock if you like it dark, or if your skin tone is darker and you just naturally need kind of darker shades that serve you better, right? So this is beautiful. Like, even for me, who I'm like really fair, as you can see, this is beautiful because there is even more than just neutrals. There's also like an olive green, a super dark olive green, and there's also a purple in there, and there's a teal in there. But mostly, I would say this is like a mauvey neutral vibing palette, and I think it's mysterious, it's sexy, it's mature. It's like, you know, this is basically what I want to be when I grow up, the Gypsy Eyes palette. You know what I mean? So anyway, this retails for $36. This is going to be available on the day you're seeing this, on the 14th. Okay, so please feel free to check out the Lipsy Gypsy because this is a really cool release. Okay, then Emery Lashes is a new brand for me, and they are coming out with the Hustle Baby collection. Now, this is going to drop on July 25th, and this collection includes the Hustle Baby eyeshadow palette, which is a 6-pan palette with a mix of pinks, of course, 4 mattes and 2 shimmers. Then there are also going to be lashes and a lip gloss, and I hope you can see it all there. Okay, the pink palette is actually super cute. The lashes and everything looks good. I'm not saying that the other things are not. I'm just like, my eyes immediately go to the palette, of course. It reminds me a little bit of the pinks palette. What is it called? I can't remember. The pinks palette from Juvia's Place, a little bit. Of course, it's not 100%, but kind of a little bit, because there is also in that palette, there is like a corally pink and then a true pink, and I love that palette. It is so cool, you know, and this is so nice. This is so nice, and there is the addition of, I think it is a white. Is it a white? I cannot exactly see what that is. It could be a white with a pink shift. It could be, I don't know. I really don't. But anyway, that is what it is. Maybe you will have better pictures when you check it out on the website or something, or maybe there will be better pictures closer to the launch. But feel free to check this out from Emery's Lashes because this is so cute. It's a really cute collection. Okay, then let's talk about a new palette that is coming from Alter Ego, and they're coming out with the Shadow Kiss eyeshadow palette. Of course, this is a super neutral palette, cold neutrals, which is definitely my preference. I love cold neutrals. It looks super stunning on me, and I love that, you know. I have right now 2 Alter Ego palettes that are in my pile of shame that I have not gotten around to using yet. So I personally cannot tell you how is the formula, how do I like it, whatever, you know. But I have the Bloom palette and I do have the Aurora palette. They're still waiting. Okay, so yeah. You know, what can I say? Okay, no excuses, no excuses. This is the new palette, 15 shades, including 4 mattes and 11 shimmers. Can that be true? Let me try to zoom in. Yeah, I think that is true. 4 mattes and 11 shimmers is kind of the opposite ratio of what I want. I would like it the other way around, but it really depends on what your makeup style is and how you know, work with stuff. But anyway, this is launched already in case you are interested, and I don't have a price, but this should not break your bank account, obviously. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about Bella Beauty Blog, because we have actually spoken about this a couple weeks back when I showed you just the outer packaging of this palette. This is the Sun and the Sea Duochrome Eyeshadow Palette. It contains 18 pans with a mix of 9 brand new creamy duochrome shimmers, 7 buttery mattes, 1 ultra pigmented shimmer, and 1 unique pressed glitter. Okay, so this retails for $59 and it's available now for purchase on their website. Okay, so you do have, of course, a half neutral and half colorful palette. I think palettes like this make a lot of sense, sweeties, and I keep saying that because I'm trying to kind of convince you because for years and years everybody has told you that the neutral with a pop of blue and the neutral with a pop of teal is kind of something that you should look down on at something, but it's not true. It's not true, and I think if that is your style, and even if it's not, try it because it looks beautiful. You know, I love looks like this. I do looks when I want to do a bit of an understated look, because for me that is of course understated when I'm including neutrals in my looks, but I love those looks, and these are the looks where I get the most compliments. I don't get compliments on these looks in my real life, but when I'm using neutrals and, you know, with a pop of green or with a pop of blue or whatever, this is when people say, wow, this looks so cool, you know, because it makes sense. There is a reason for this, you know, so please let's be open-minded. Okay, so half neutral, half colorful, of course, overall really dark leaning, which is absolutely my my favorite place to be. So yeah, that is that from Bella Beauty blog. Please feel free to check this out. This is now available. Okay, then let's also talk about this one. This is the Dark Glamour mini palette coming out from Maniacs Cosmetics, and also this one, of course, a 6-pan palette, as you can see, retailing for $15, and it says here 6 shades with a mix of 4 mattes and 1 shimmer and 1 duochrome color, which is the one that looks a little bit like a dark silver. That is the duochrome, and this is now available for purchase on their website. I do have a code with Maniacs Cosmetics in case you want to save some money. And yeah, anyway, so this is how it looks in case you're into smaller palettes. Then you can feel free to check this one out. Okay, in case you are up for bigger palettes, a-billi Cosmetics is coming out with this new palette. Okay, now there is a message with this palette. Okay, so let me just read this for you. It says here, we've all been subjected to society's partial beauty standards. A-billi Cosmetics is honoring their mission of inclusion and diversity and making it look good. The Pretty 4, that's the name of the palette. The Pretty 4 eyeshadow palette features 35 colorful shades, a mix of mattes and shimmers, no pressed glitters, and this is launching on the 3rd of September. Okay, I think also this palette is beautiful because first of all, I love the meaning behind the palette, to kind of crush down on all these fake beauty standards that, you know, because like, let's just be open-minded. That's what I was just talking about, you know, the way you apply your makeup. If you like, the other day someone asked me if I've ever applied my makeup with a tissue because someone did it on Instagram, and I was like, no, it never even occurred to me. You know, but then when I think about it, why not? If that's what you want to do it. You know, if you want to have your eyeshadow on your forehead, do it. You know, like whatever. Is that what I'm going to do? Most probably not, because I'm kind of traditional, but I think the whole meaning in all of this, and also the meaning of the palette, is that you should just use it for your creativity. Do what you want. Don't get into this fake space of having to be in a mold. You know, that is, I think, what they mean. A-billi Cosmetics, I'm your spokeswoman. Okay, so anyway, this is what it is. I think this palette is so cool. So this is what it looks like. Also, the color scheme is really, really nice and dark leaning. As you know, this is so, so cool. For Leorah, yeah, this is going to be launching on September 3rd, and I don't have a price as of right now. Okay, sweeties, then let's also talk about another new brand, and that's Saints, Angels, Sinners. Okay, and the brand owner was so kind to send these pictures to me, and that is the Kindness eyeshadow palette, what you're seeing right here. In this palette, you're getting mattes, shimmers, and pressed glitters. This retails for $38. Then we also do have a brush set in pink and blue for $26, and then velvet makeup bags for $33. And all products are limited quantity, and all of this is launching on August 1st. Alright, so anyway, that is how she looks. Also here, I would say that basically this palette is neutral and pinkish rosy neutrals, and of course a few colors. Overall a very, very soft vibe, which can be super, super nice if that is where you're going. This is where you feel comfortable, and also you have nice, super nice depth in the palette. So feel free to check out this brand, Saints, Angels and Sinners. Yeah, so anyway, you will find it of course linked in the description box. Okay, then let's also talk about a Lime Crime makeup, because they have come out with new additions to their Wet Cherry collection with 2 new eyeshadow palettes. So we have the Sweet Mattes eyeshadow palette, and then we have the Wild Metallics eyeshadow palette. Both of them are 5-pan palettes. As you can see, they retail for $28 each. I know that one of my besties has gotten them or has ordered them, and I've never tried Lime Crime. I don't know how they work and whatever. For me, it is almost a little bit too soft, but I think this can look super, super nice on a lot of people. And you know, you can either choose, if you are into all matte looks, then maybe you can choose just the matte one, and if you're into small palettes, you know. So anyway, this is what it is, $28 each, available now from Lime Crime makeup. Then sweeties, let us talk also about Playing in Makeup by Yolanda, because when I saw this popping up on my Instagram, I cannot even tell you. Look at this. This is the Relentless palette. This is coming soon from Playing in Makeup by Yolanda, and I want to say that this is the most beautiful palette that I have seen from Playing in Makeup by Yolanda. I have tried the Jamrock No Limitations palette. I really, really liked it. Really, really beautiful formula and everything, but color scheme wise, this is breathtaking, and I'm so going to get this, you know. Just saying. This is coming soon. As of right now, I don't have a release date or anything yet. I also don't have a price. I'm kind of really, really curious what this is going to cost. But you do have 39 colorful shades with a mixture of mattes, shimmers and chromatic finishes. I assume that those 3 shades to the right side are the chromatic finishes, and the rest will be a mix of mattes and shimmers. And this, my sweet babes, is beautiful, and I'm so going to get this. So going to get this. Okay, yeah, Beauty Shakers is coming out with eyeshadow primers or eyeshadow bases, which you can see here in 14 different shades. Well, they speak for themselves. You see the shades. There are neutral ones. There is also white and black, and of course colorful ones. And that is so, so cool. 14 different colors, $12 each. This is available now. In case you have been looking for something like this, you might want to try out Beauty Shakers. All right, then let's talk also about this one. This is from Yvette Beauty. She's coming out with a Rave collection, and I think, as far as I understand this post, that this is the first product of the Rave collection, so there's going to be more. So this is the Yvette Beauty palette. It includes 16 pressed glitters, so in case you're into pressed glitters or you like to add pressed glitters to other looks, maybe these are the shades that you've been looking for. This is coming soon. I assume that once we know the other things, the other items of the collection, then we are also going to know when this is going to drop, but this is like a first sneak peek of the Rave collection from Yvette Beauty. Then let's also talk about this one. This is a new palette coming from Otaku Baby. This is also a brand that I'm so, so interested in, seriously. So they're coming out with the Host Club eyeshadow palette. Okay, so 15 shades featuring 6 mattes, 7 shimmers and 2 glitters. This is launching at some point in the middle of July. This might be already live, but I don't know. It just says here in the middle of July. Anyway, it is kind of a bit pastel-y or too pastel-y leaning for me personally, but previously they have come out with palettes where I would say like, wow, like, you know, it's just that I'm not too much into pastel-y shades. They just don't like me, you know. But anyway, this looks really, really cute though, and you do have nice depth in the palette anyway, because you have the black there, you have a nice dark teal shade, and you also have the nice dark blue. So feel free to check out, of course, Otaku Baby. Okay, then let's also talk about XNO Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the Pastel Trip eyeshadow palette, and I love this palette. I actually, one of you sent this to me by DM on Instagram, and she was like, I thought about you when I saw this palette. And I actually went on the website. Turns out that XNO Beauty is based in Poland, in case you don't know, and XNO Beauty does not ship to Israel, you know. They only ship within the EU and UK. Okay, so that is of course a bit of a problem. I definitely want to try this brand. I also feel like it would be a good idea to just feature Europe-based brands because it just makes sense, you know, they also need a feature, and I think this is so cool. So anyway, so this palette has 18 shades, and yes, it is a pastel palette, but it kind of has a lot of vibe to it. It has a lot of brightness to it in any case, you know. And we do have, yeah, 18 shades as I already told you, and this retails for around $39. All right, sweeties, let's see if I'm going to be able to get this to me, and if so, then you will be seeing this here. This is already live when you're seeing this video because obviously I tried to buy it already and I just didn't know where to ship it to. Anyway, yeah, so that is from XNO Cosmetics. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about Simply Posh Cosmetics because they have come out with the Northern Light eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. 12 shades of all duochromes. I think this is so beautiful, especially also when you see the swatches, because there I think you can see it much better than what you see in the palette, which is often the case when you talk about duochromes. You see them much better when they're swatched out, and I think they look absolutely beautiful. This retails for about $30, and this has launched already, as I already told you, from Simply Posh Cosmetics, so please feel free to check this out. I think it is beautiful. All right, then let's also talk about Illogical LLC. I have not spoken about this brand. This is a new brand for me, and there we have the Host eyeshadow palette with 16 neutral shades with mattes and shimmers for $26, and then we also have the Host Club blush palette with 9 shades, which are all mattes, and no, 8 mattes and 1 shimmer, sorry, for $15. This is available now from Illogical LLC. I don't know what this whole thing is with the Host, because also at Otago Baby we just spoke about the Host Club, I think, palette, and now we have the Host eyeshadow palette and the Host Club blush palette. So I don't know what is behind that. There must be a reason that I don't know. It is okay, I don't need to know. It's fine. I can still like the makeup even though I have no idea about all the anime things and stuff. So anyway, that is what it is. Okay, Hex Baby Beauty is coming out with a new crystal chrome liner set. Okay, 6 colors, and they are all multi-chrome or duochrome. They're shifting between 2 or more colors. There is smudge proof and waterproof. They retail for $9 each, or you can have them for all 6. You can have them for $50. Okay, so anyway, I think a lot of brands are doing this now because we spoke about this lately. So feel free to check this out. This seems to be the thing to do now. I'm super interested, honestly, in trying this. I don't know, because I've actually spoken to people who have tried this, like on the waterline and stuff, and they told me it is a bit hard to showcase how beautiful it is on such a small surface. So it might be worth our while to just find a way to feature this in a bigger place, you know, to have a liner that just takes up more space than just like on the waterline. I think this is wasted on the waterline. It should be like somewhere big time, you know what I mean? So anyway, $9 each or $50 for the whole bundle, and I think it's beautiful. So this is from Hex Baby Beauty. Okay, then let's also talk about this one. This is from Omas Cosmetics. They are releasing a new face palette. And this comes with 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, and 2 contour powders. They say here it's buttery and extremely pigmented. It looks that way also. And this is at some point during July. This is launching. I don't have an exact date. Of course, this is way too dark for me, but if this is what you're looking for, then please feel free to check out Omas Cosmetics because this might just be the perfect thing for you. Okay, then let's also talk about this one. This is from Beauty Island PR. That is also a new brand for me personally, and this is the La Garita eyeshadow palette featuring 30 colorful shades with a mix of mattes and shimmers, retailing for $39, and then you have a beauty blender makeup sponge set for $9, and you do have a diamond brush set with a bag for $23, and a cocky, I don't know if I'm saying this right, cocky eyelashes in 3 styles for $9 each. All right, so anyway, the packaging, I don't know, again, I don't know what is behind that with the little tower thing. I don't know, but anyway, you know that I'm not like super much into weird packaging, especially when I don't understand the reason for it. I also don't know what La Carita means. Maybe that is the clue and I would just have to Google it. But anyway, doesn't matter. Just wanted to show you. Also, this is kind of a soft leaning palette while it still has a lot of nice dark shades, you know? So super, super interesting. And of course, also the other items, feel free to check out Beauty Island PR. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about Sound Cosmetics because they have launched 2 new eyeshadow palettes featuring 35 shades each. And here you do have, of course, a neutral palette and a more colorful palette. One of them is the Classic Neutral Volume 2 palette, which you see on the top, and then the Fantasy Palette Volume 2, which is the one obviously on the bottom. You do have mattes, metallics, glitters, and shimmer finishes in each palette, and they retail for $38 each. Okay, available now for pre-order in case you're interested in those. Size-wise, this is kind of really what I like, because it gives me just so much to play with. I know for a lot of people it is overwhelming to have big palettes, and I know what you feel. I know I can relate to it, but I kind of still love it. You know, it's like, do you know, sometimes you just love it anyway, and this is how I feel. So anyway, this is how they look in case you were looking for a super nice neutral palette that gives you like a little bit of everything, a huge range of lighter shades and like also super deep shades. I think this can serve a wide spectrum of people, and then of course also a very bright palette. This is available now for pre-order, as I already told you, and it will ship towards the end of August. Okay, and then the last release for today is from XNO Cosmetics. And they are releasing the Cocktail Party eyeshadow palette. This is how she looks, 15 shades with a mix of 11 mattes and 4 glitters. And this has launched, no, this will launch tomorrow on the 15th. Alright, so of course you gotta love your glitters, because if not, you're not getting the full value of what you're paying for. But I personally do. I think glitters are amazing. I also today actually did a liner with a pressed glitter, and because I think it's amazing, but you gotta be into it, and I do not judge you if you're not, you know, but me personally, I am. I think this is a cute palette, and check it out. Feel free to check it out. What are the shade names saying? Just curious. That's what I thought. That's of course all cocktail names, you know? Yeah. So anyway, this is launching on your tomorrow, and I don't have a price as of right now, but feel free to check it out on their website. I'm going to try to, of course, link everything. All right, sweeties, that is it for today. I'm still here in the middle of the summer, of course, and it is hot like you would not believe. I'm melting. But I'm still super grateful, sweeties, because I have to give you a warning. My kids are still in summer camp. I think it is just a couple more days. Maybe next week I can still film without them being here. But after that, for the rest of the summer, till God willing the new school year starts, my 7 children will be here. And then we are back to this whole situation. Do you remember last summer? Do you remember them like dropping stuff and screaming at each other upstairs while I'm trying to film here? Yeah, we are going to do that again. Okay, sweeties? So just so you know, you have been warned. But if you don't know, I have 7 children in the range of like age 14 till the youngest is almost 5. So we're having a zoo. You know? So anyway, if you like that, then of course check out everything else that I have to offer here on my channel, and of course subscribe, because that would be absolutely awesome. I would love to have you here and to build my beauty tribe. We're very lovely people here, super supportive and positive, and I personally absolutely love this, the vibe that is going on here. And thank you so much if you have been with me forever. That is, you know, there are people here who have been with me from like 20 subscribers on, you know, just saying. So we have come a long way together, and it is amazing to be on this journey. Okay, sweeties, as always, of course, my look, everything I used today is going to be linked in a pinned comment in the comment section. Feel free to check out, of course, the description box. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you're new here, and I shall see you here tomorrow for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.